Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys. Why y'all hate on me, man? Why can't I just log on and just shoot the show? The cracker don't be having no technical difficulty on his shit when he run his mouth. Why can't I just get on my show, log on? Hey everyone, welcome to the Money Buddha Show. You know, and go on about my goddamn motherfucking day. My goddamn motherfucking day. You know, and go on about my goddamn motherfucking day. Alright, there we go. My goddamn motherfucking day. Alright, everybody, so we're gonna see what's going on. Little pre-market volume. Where's our volume? Stream, man. Let me stream, man. Stream, man. Let me stream. You do, you don't do me. Don't watch me do me. I just want to do me. Let me do me. You don't do you. I keep a Uzi. Just do, you don't do want to see how it's done? Watch me do me. I just want to do me. Let me do me. You don't do you. I keep a watch me do me. You wanna see how it's done? Watch me do me. There we go. See, you want current volume. Starting to get the hang of this thing. You want current volume pretty high right now because that's indicating that somebody buying this shit right now at 8 a.m. So let's say we want over 1 million volume currently. We want a good price. What kind of price? We want something under $5. We want something under $5. Yep. Nice margin, baby. If anything, I'll take something lower than that. 5. Shit, why do 5 when we can do 3? Nice little $3 stock. Over 1 million volume. I think we got one right here. Here she is. ABVE. Beverages and Brewers. There it is. That's your one. See, I'm getting the hang of this shit. Now we just need some money. I can find them now. We can find them now. We know where to find them. We got the volume. We got the price. What do we want? You want industry sector? I see. I feel like you don't blow yourself in. I like a wide search. I like a wide search. You don't want to, because you never know. Let me do that. Let me scrutinize this stuff on the end. See, that's what they get y'all at. They trying to limit your criterion for you. That's what they do to the ladies. Make you put all these search terms. Must be tall. Must be skinny. Must have good job. You put, and then what you gonna think gonna happen to your possible searches? That bitch gonna be like, you have 2 possible jumps that fit your criteria, and them niggas gay and married. Oh, got it. So you got 0. Yeah, on the further inspection, them 2 men were gay and or married. So this prerequisite that everyone got, you got to start with a broad search. This started off with, I would like her to be nice, a nice girl with a good attitude. That should give you some good, that's a nice wide search. That's a nice wide search. Don't be like, I want a nice girl with big titties and a fat ass and a good ass, and that shit gonna crush you. It's gonna be like, you have 300 results. Ah! So keep it wide, nice and wide, nice and wide. Keep it nice and wide. And then if you need to, you know, like low float. See, I like a nice low float. So that means that it's really close to popping. So let's do a low float with under 1 million. Let's see, no, under 5 million shares left. Let's see if we got any. Is that it still? Nope, they changed this out. So here we go. This is the one. See, once I tighten it up, it gave me a better company. It's going to be a drug company, AKN Healthcare, drug manufacturer, specialty generic in the United Kingdom, with a 4.5 million market cap, $2.34 with an average change of 2%. She looks like the one. That's your stock, guys. There's your stock for the day, the Money Buddha. The Money Buddha gave you what you needed, but I kind of wanted to buy that beverage company. Shit, nigga, what happened to them? See, when I changed that float, they float must be a lot of shares out there, outstanding. See, so that's what I'm saying. They got, I don't know. I want to do under 1 million shares left. Let's see who shows up then. Only one person. Calva Brands Group. And they going down. But they got 5 million in volume. They already spiked. Damn, look, they went to $8 a share. Damn, we missed them. We missed these guys. Oh no, what's this? Consumer defense? Oh, okay, I'm gonna say. I was thinking cyber defense or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They got another military company. Shit, I'm leaning my money on military right now. America drafting. These people fuck with Canada. Canada got to do something with the North American Union. NATO got everybody got to bolster their forces because you work for NATO now. We all NATO's bitch. NATO is your daddy. I don't care what country. If your country fuck with NATO, NATO your daddy. NATO Allied Command has the ability to supersede your country's ability to make the laws and the rules that govern war. Go look it up. NATO, within it, NATO will then grab the powers, and Allied Command from the NATO Joint Task people will then start to issue commands to your unit. And you won't even notice it on the ground because it'll still seem like, because the way they got all that shit integrated now, that's what all this so-called training they keep talking about they doing. That's them integrating all the NATO shit into your country shit. That way when NATO takes over and when they draft your dumb ass, it's really NATO who called the draft. NATO is the one who needs more units. NATO is the one waging this war. NATO is the one who forced all your countries to pledge support. And if one person gets hit, we all get hit, and brainwash everybody into thinking that that was some kind of cool thing to do. Some kind of thing you'd want to be down with. I'm down with NATO. If one strikes NATO, we all strike. And now you see how that shit keep baiting you and gaslighting your country into all these problems that your country would have never been because you'd have just been like, hey, I'm a small nation. Lithuania, we're a small nation. We don't want no trouble. We good. And they'll walk left, you know what I mean? And you just switch. Now they forced all these small nations into this shit, and now they like, hey, we need a pledge. We need some pledges. That's what the draft is. It's a gang. We need some niggas who gonna motherfucking, you know what I mean, ride on the Crips. We need some niggas who gonna ride on these niggas. I'm not gonna ride on them. I'm the OG that just sits around and smokes the drugs at the table. I don't get my hands dirty no more. I need some niggas to do that for me. You down? You really down? You down for this for real? Real young nigga? Little nigga? Young nigga? Yeah, man, I'm down. What you want me to do? I do whatever, man. I crash out. I crash out for you, OG. That's NATO. NATO the OG, nigga. NATO got y'all crashing out. What you need, NATO? Shit, man. Russia, who you want me to fight? Anybody want me to fight? Yeah, my country fucking $15 trillion in debt. Shit, fuck that. I got you, OG. I got whatever you need, OG. I throw my life away for this shit. I sit in the pen for you behind this shit, nigga, and you ain't gonna never send me nothing back. And then when I get out, you ain't even gonna remember that I did that shit for you. But I did it for you, OG. I did it for the gang. I did it for the street, for the mob, for the neighborhood, for the set. I did it for my set. I did it for the gang, man. Everything I do is for the gang, nigga. Cause I'm down. I'm down with NATO. Now you get, see how it sound a little different. Now you're like, ah, damn, I don't know if I fuck with NATO no more. You shouldn't have. Like the crackers, you shouldn't fuck with these crackers, nigga. I tell y'all should see what they are. I mean, like, oh man, these people are kind of, yeah, I should kind of keep my distance. Yeah, you should. Just like they keep their distance from y'all. Get your money up, get your businesses, get your asset, get you some funds, get you into that prison, then you can step out into the world in your true glory, in your true glory. Not in no damn friendly glory, cause somebody friendly with each other, but in your true glory, they gotta fuck with you now. They got to respect this shit. They gotta respect what you're doing now. See, that's what I was
there. Jeez.
I don't want to be friendly with the cracker. I want to be respected by the cracker. The cracker gotta respect us. The cracker need to respect us. But he don't respect. He only respect what he fears. So he like, he looking at y'all like, nigga, I don't respect you. You can't even read. You don't even have any infrastructure. Where's your institutions? Where's your? Do you have what make me want to respect you? Beside me wanting to fuck your big booty women, and I can do that without respecting you. I can still continue to disrespect you and still get to do that. Woo, money Buddha. So why would I even do that? I didn't do that. I can still turn my head away and get the black woman to do it too. Get her to disrespect her own race too, which y'all. Everybody do it. Everybody get to turn their head away and act like they were a white person and disrespect their own race because they, as a white person, let them walk next to them. I can't believe you people. Because they slick with that because they so disrespectful to every other group of people. They so, I can't see you, I don't look at you, I don't acknowledge you. Energy. So then when the white man finally acknowledges one of you stupid clowns, you like, it's like a pretty girl finally talking to you like, who me white man, I'm worthy enough, I'm not nigger enough to walk next to you, who me, oh thank you, and then they come up with this high and mighty attitude and look at all the other blacks and all the other you're not good enough, go to school and get a white man and be like white people. And just like I did, and now look at me, look at all what they do for me, look at me, I'm invited to places, I can go inside of places, you can't go inside. Come on, arrogance, pure arrogance. All because you hang around white people? That's where the arrogance, it's not even like y'all did anything. It's like I say, you're not even in your true power. You're not even stepping in your own power like, hey, I do what I want because I'm powerful. You only doing what you want because you can hang around white people who do what they want because they are ruthless. Ruthless, that's the word, ruthless. Unscrupulous, ruthless motherfuckers that'll do anything that it takes to ascertain their goals. And you people fucking fraternize with them freaks. And you already seen what they did to you the first time. As I say, wouldn't be surprised them crackers Shanghai y'all niggas into slavery again. Cause y'all keep hanging around them, too close to them. That's my problem with it. Y'all way too close to the whites if you ask me. Way too close to people who ain't close to you. Cause I don't see it reciprocating. I don't see white people bending over backwards to get near black people, but I see you motherfucker, every last race of you people, and Indians too. You Indians ain't shit. All you little fucking Indian, Hindi ass motherfucking ass motherfucking niggas, y'all think y'all so slick too. Y'all done passed them little weak ass little IT degrees and now y'all running behind the white man too. Running behind the white man too, providing all his little infrastructure, thinking you slick, and he right there playing around with you and using you up, using all your good faculties to make his motherfucking mission further. Once again, like he did the black. So you not all of you all are slave to the white. All of you all further his bidding. In 10,000 years, he will be better, and you will be worser. You will be lesser. This is the game. This is the design. Understand the war. Yeah. You know, that's saying because y'all don't understand how sophisticated the white man is. He playing a double game with y'all. He play a good game. He playing spades or whatever with y'all nigga, Tonka or some shit. He playing that game, bro. He's not telling y'all he got pocket aces, nigga. He ain't gonna keep telling y'all that. You just gotta be a good player to read the cards and be like, wait, I don't see no more aces on the board, and this cracker got all the cards. He got all the cards, man. He holding all the cards. That's why y'all gravitate to them crackers, dog. Because they hold all the cards. They the ones with the guns. They with the bombs. They with the institutions. They with the system. They're with the legal system. They with the financial system. They with the luxury vehicles. They the ones. You niggas ain't got shit but a consumerism mentality and an entertaining body. Nigga, get on down. You entertaining ass, consumer ass niggers. Go dance and something. Yeah, that's all y'all do is dance, shit, and jive, entertain white man. You know what I mean? Give your essence to white man. In return, the white man gives you his fiat currency that's fucking paper mache. You know what I mean? You feel special about it because now you got white man dollars with old dead white men faces on it, and then you go run around flossing around and parade around with fucking crack shit, and you act like you fucking special because you can hang around a white person afford. Meanwhile, your race is in fucking tatters. Meanwhile, you gotta turn your head in the opposite direction because you can't even look at the fact that every time you pull the door, somebody from your race is in fucking tatters. They're in fucking tatters. And all that they found. Now my responsibility. Nobody told them to do that. Nobody told them to shoot drugs and do drugs and to crash out and to destroy their life. That's their problem. What's that got to do with me? I'm with a white person. I'm right on Saturday with Gucci. I'm Gucci bandana. I did what I was supposed to do. Y'all gonna go to hell for that too. All that weird ass whatever. Cause that's the whole point of being your brother's keeper. You not trying to be your brother keeper. You acting like they. That's not how this shit work. You your brother's keeper. Black people must do things for black people, and it does not mean riding around a car with a white person. That's not black things for black people. Black things for black people. Black homes for black people. Black realtor agencies that sell the homes to black people. Black banks that give the funds for the loan for the homes from the black realtor. You see, I start the compound to the black home, to the black neighborhood, to the black family that purchased their first home. It's a system here, and it compounds. And it ends and it culminates with your people free and respected and unjudged. Not running around with other races because your race is nasty and you don't want to be on your team. You don't want to play for your own team no more. So you know what I mean? You fuck with the Reds. You a Dallas fan, but you live in DC, that type of shit. But you ain't never this. But you Dallas fan. You know what I mean? What do you just like the color blue and silver? I mean, what is this shit? It's just stupid shit. Stupid shit because black people don't research. So I like Dallas. I don't like Redskins. I like Dallas. I've never been to playing on ever. I'm from the deep, but I like Dallas. That's like shit. That's like the Redskins can't win. That was the main reason. If Redskins had won, they would all be on the Redskins' dick. Everybody would have an Indian, Cherokee, fucking goddamn sticker on their fucking car. The niggas ain't won in 70 years. Nobody fuck with them niggas. Nobody want no damn motherfucking team that ain't winning nothing. See, them on barbecue battle, but no one even knew that was what was happening. Nobody even knew that was taking place. You see what I'm saying? That's why I want to start making my own media too for that type of shit, because they not televising that shit. They're not going to televise black events for black people to get out the house to go to communalize with other black people. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to motherfucking goddamn, you know what I mean? You know? They're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm 18%. That's not nice.
Because then they're saying we don't need them, bro. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't need them, bro. Y'all out for a group of people. You don't need to no car with nobody. I keep telling y'all that shit. It's like, bro, you with this shit. Y'all don't got to smile with them and play cute with them and sit on their couch and be an anchor on their, you know, skate program or anything that you're. You can be your own group of people. Do you want to
do it for real?
Y'all can be sovereign. I want to see y'all sovereign, man. That's what being sovereign mean, nigga. That's what they took from the Indians, nigga. Them Indians were sovereign. They fucked up, and that's the same Indian. I learned the lesson of the Indian. The biggest mistake was to fraternize with the cracker. The worst thing they did to their whole race of people was to let them peach motherfuckers fuck them boats and start trying to teach them how to make corn and how to teach them how to survive in a hostile environment that was unpervasive for them. That was the worst mistake they ever did. Was fraternizing with cracker.
If you want to do the cheat way,
damn black. First thing I'll ever do is motherfucking tree bread.
There's some stock to get.
Messiah murdering crackers.
Find out that's good news. Stock can drop up 20%, whatever, 30%. However, your trading program is going to allow you to hold that stock, even though it's halted. You just go ahead and buy your life savings now for stock or option. Well, it's halted and technically traded. And as soon as it opens up, it
sounds harsh.
drops a zillion percent. That's the cheating method.
That's the Bible said that. The Bible told that. I didn't come up with it and say, hey, women are shit.
The method, you've got to learn chart patterns, you've got to learn hands patterns. There's no indicators.
Now, dumbass Adam, like I say, if you know me, you know how I feel. Dumbass like they know me. And we women had different stories.
Building anything, right? You got all these tools.
Behind his bitch, his girlfriend, his woman, his vagina, my baby. You know that's my girl. You know that's my woman. That type of mentality. That's my woman. You can't talk to my woman like that. All this weird ass, like a nigga going gun ho. He going gun ho for his own life. But let you say something, call his woman a bitch or something like that. He ready to murder something. Like, shut up. Nigga, that bitch is a bitch. Shut up, nigga. What you want? No nigga don't fight for no girl. Don't fight no damn woman.
Or you could just take the opposite.
That ain't pimping it. You want my girl, you have her, nigga. She's yours. You want her that bad, you can have her. You fucking have her. That's gangster shit. That's a real man. What you gonna talk to my woman? You possessive ass nigga. Like I say all the time, nigga. What you texting my woman for? I'm like, bro, these niggas really getting on the bitch phone, texting another nigga about a bitch, nigga. I'm like, what you scared she gonna leave or something, nigga? You controlling ass. I ain't never picked up no girl phone and looked and wondered what the fuck you gonna do. That's her business. You fucking insecure ass nigga. That bitch will leave. She'll leave. Like she came and fucked you, she'll come and fuck somebody else, nigga. You insecure ass nigga. Then what you gonna do? What all your abs and you lonely ass motherfucker. You don't know how to live on your own. You don't know how to be firm. You don't know how to be a bachelor. Your whole life is predicated on what worthless woman like you. Get on down, money boo.
How much do you have to play with? What's the amount that you're playing with?
Let's make sure any of this shit even coming through.
Set up Sui run.
Money Buddha known to rant for 3 hours and that bitch don't.
That's right. We have a pattern formation building out. Okay. You've got a bit of resistance over here. You've got rising support. When you get price compression like this, they go like a spring. You will expand out of an area with price compression. You got a low, a higher low, a higher low. You have a high, a lower high. So you got
I need the strongest upload that you provide to this.
So it's either
I don't want no download. I got download what the issue is. Download is me. I need
wake up at that
upload speed. Y'all are following upload speed. I watch it hit like 50 and it walks all the way back down. So why didn't it stay here? I need to stay up in at least 30.
Inside candle.
Like right now it's at 50, 49, 35, 32, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Why does it mean it's dropping? Why is it that 23, 22? It started at 50 something. So it literally falls backwards all this fucking speed. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, man. I'm trying to fucking, I mean, I'm a streamer, bro. That shit bad for the content.
Shit on there. So I might test downside.
Yeah. Or as some, is there a business account? And because this is a business, nigga, I got 2/3 of my home. And do these indicators the law that needs to fuck over regular people and only businesses.
Both pointing down.
You know,
right
only businesses get treated properly.
Not a good look,
the only ones who they deem necessary that would need that kind of bandwidth. They don't want to give regular civilians the juice. I don't care how they do it. I need my shit. I need my shit fucking. Yeah,
why isn't shorting allowed? That's weird.
I need my drugs. I need my drugs.
Is it just because the program did that?
I need my drug. I need my drug. I'm in that taco, baby. Come show me love. Look, 427.
Lower high.
What you doing yourself, kid? 427.87.
take a shot at it.
You better do something. Nigga. You better walk up in
Still
there
a
and
good
get a
little
loan
leak,
and secure it
Lower time
yourself. Stop
frames.
bullshitting. Say, I'll guarantee it. Now give it to me. That's all they be acting like somebody's scared to guarantee the loan. Who else was going to guarantee it? But the motherfucker who... Like, I mean, to me, I think that's so stupid. They were like, well, you know, you'll have to probably guarantee the loan. Like, whenever I'm listening to the thing, I'm like, who? That's kind of how loans work. If you borrow something, who else is the person going to be on the hook but you? Now, there's just the fact that is that them corporations and them crackers can get loans and no one's on the hook. Right. That's why there's an actual alternative.
That's right, because there must be another way.
Yeah, where you don't have to pay nothing. It's just free money. You just sign on the dotted line, and no one's. It's just an LLC, and that LLC is an invisible corporation, and that's who's on the hook. And that wasn't nothing but something we just typed in on the EIN number one day on a whim. See, that's the part. So, nigga, that's the part niggas don't be realizing with them businesses is this something we created. And now you can get a whole thing. Uh-oh, people buying.
Will not win the
some more buyer insider trading, all green trading. They buying. BCA, NSA, PCA.
Tesla 285.
But see how they only give you a little bit of the insider trading, knowing that there's way more trading.
You're breaking out of this.
See, they only give you a little bit too. All these
the downside, the only hope that I would have right now.
And nobody giving it to you all the way. They gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tickers. When there's thousands of tickers. So you telling me that no one else did inside trading today? Only these companies? No, there was more. They just don't want you to see all of it. But that's key information that we can utilize for the benefit of the corporation. Which is why they don't give it to you. Because like I was saying, they don't give things to the people. They
so you're getting that expansion out of this formation.
Business, and you give whatever you want. Damn, look at NVIDIA deep red.
Broke this low. Did it break this one?
Red.
No, not that one yet.
Good thing we sold on. Maybe we sold a little early. We could have capitalized on that little run.
And you can see that expansion with that
got a little 1600 for our chart.
And there's that.
Damn you, whatever these people are. Key West Microsystems.
All right, see if we get any 9 o'clock news.
I
Here,
really
I'll
like the brand. I'm tired of getting suckered in by the investment portion of this bullshit. I be like, ah, damn it.
to hear what I'm listening to.
That's why I try not to look at what the company is, because it'll get you. Now I'm like, it's aerospace. Like, that doesn't matter what industry.
Matter, Eric.
But I'm like, man, we make missiles
shorts
and
on.
planes.
We don't care.
Mitts.
Let's go for what's happening right now today. We don't care.
Lucky you. And 9:30. So here we go.
Oh, whole time I ain't even realized you can add more things to Street Smart. Damn, look, see, I guess shit I didn't even realize.
AJG, Arthur J. Gallagher.
Oh yeah, see, Street Smart is way better because it'll just tell you what to put in. I don't even have to come up with the I can just do an Iron Condor by itself.
VVX, V2X,
See, look, there it
awarded
is, an Iron
$265 million
Condor.
contract.
It'll
to
just let you
support
pull up
NASA
your own contracts.
astronaut going to space. That's Victor Victor
Oh,
X-ray,
yeah, come on,
VVX.
guys.
Trading week of the first half. So this is why I'm trying to finish it, because this is the first half of the quarter of the year right here.
You don't say.
We get ready to end it. This is 6 months. 6 months. This June, get ready to end.
You don't fucking say.
Don't fucking say.
NRSN out with their
Damn,
earnings
man, I'm
results.
tired.
November Romeo Sandy November.
Me too.
Starting to take its toll.
Don't let it take its toll. We did.
I wonder that's how the slaves felt. They're like, man, this shit, I'm starting tired of being a slave.
Tired of being a slave. That's why I started running
Well,
away.
no, they've been doing this for a little bit now.
I'm
Tired.
tired of this shit.
GRM and Garmin naming a new chief operating officer, Golf Romeo Michael in
That's that next
November.
generation of blacks. Remember the first black probably didn't run off. Remember they were scared to go with Harry. I don't think we're gonna go. What? Come on. The young ones.
REVB, Revolution Biosciences, says its phase 1 study of Gemini primary safety endpoint. That's Romeo Echo Victor Bravo, REVB.
Damn, Kramer running him out. Oh, he back. Uh-oh, Kramer back. That mean money gonna hit. Remember I told you, whenever Kramer here, he was gone, remember? He was gone that whole last week. We had the week off. That nigga was out there doing their thing.
Jeez.
I said, he look a little younger today. They must have put some thing on him.
STAF staffing 360, announcing 1-for-10 reverse stock split, Sandy Tango Alpha Foxtrot.
He is getting a little older than he was at first, though.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's make some money. Why is no one buying the damn aerospace company, man? I know, but that's a whole country now. Canada exists. It's a fucking place. It's real. That's a fucking at least a tier 2
and
country.
LiveX announcing dosing of first patient.
Hey, better than tier 3. Better than whatever that shit was.
1-2 trial.
They trying to get up there. They got some money to spend.
Evaluating
Yeah,
Every
every
indicator is
That
based on
is
past prices.
Echo November Lima Victor.
Nigga, Nate told you NATO.
And every indicator
issued
takes
the charge.
past
You don't have to
information.
goddamn get y'all shit
Makes
together.
an indication.
Because y'all aren't ready.
So
You know what that's it. That's what the,
there's that.
that's the hit.
MACD is just a momentum indicator. Momentum is up when it looks like that.
No,
It's
look at
inverse.
Nvidia going down even more.
White.
Back to where it came from. It's going down this time. That was the peak. Now it's going to 90.
MACD's a really good one with these garbage stocks, though.
Now we're going to
Because
hurry
the
up and buy it then.
programs
'cause
really
now,
they play that.
once they buy it then, it's running for 20
sold
years.
on the fact that they use it.
For 20, 50 years. Forever.
By December this time, it was 200 more. That's still down for a minute. We gotta think. All the stocks gotta think.
What, you off today?
Yep. But I'm curious to do some work.
RVSN, Real Vision secures Japanese patent for AI-powered railway obstacle detection
I'll give you
system.
a
That's Romeo
chart
Victor
that
Sandy
is interesting
November.
to me if you're looking for a little longer time frame. This is Google.
Bearish engulfing stock chart pattern that can
Google,
sometimes-
you've got this kind of
REVB
flat top
off
area.
the highs
You've got
now,
this
$3.32.
rising support through here. You've cracked it a
it's
couple
going down.
times. You've
It's about to break that
closed
121
The
mark.
company
these
announcing
highs
primary endpoint
Friday.
in their
This
Gemini
looks
study.
like
That
it's about
is
to
Romeo
take
Echo
off.
Victor.
So
That's
they can short it down.
Romeo Echo Victor Bravo REVB.
You got the Stokes
That's
curling
once
up.
They play their little game. Once they play their little game.
Now,
with the
can it come
stock,
back to
then it's
175?
gonna
Test
break
that?
the course.
Sure can. But it just looks like it's gonna break out. So, being AI, it's got that, you know, AI buzz to it as well. So,
Those,
plenty of ways that thing could take off.
Damn, it gapped down. There it is. It's about to break the support. About to break. There it is. It broke it. 23 to 124 support. There it is. Timber. Let me type in NVIDIA. Damn.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Whoa, this thing went all the way down to $25.
FDA
See, how are they
rare
doing that,
pediatric
bro? I always
disease
wondered about that
designation
shit, bro.
granted to SLS
These spikes, bro.
009
The
to
spike
treat
went all the
pediatric
way down to
acute lymphoblastic
$23.
leukemia.
Somehow
That's
these
Sandy
market maker
Sandy.
motherfuckers got that price to drop, and they got filled at $23.
damn.
Even if it was a few shares at that price, bro, that's a lot of shares at a discount.
Sure is.
So just to have the stock pop right back up. That's how the market maker creates the spread. See, I've learned that man taught us that. Them wicks, that's the market maker spread. So he has money all the way down. That means Nvidia going to $20. Because that's what I've learned too. Them marks are really where the real price is at. So Nvidia goes to $20 a share, 23 bucks a share. It's gone. It's gonna lose 100,000 value. Because it's 123 right now. They're gonna take 100x.
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah, Nvidia gonna be $20 a share.
I go
50
with,
a share.
I go with 90, but I ain't going to 20. That's too low.
Shit, it's going down.
That's like taking $100 off.
Hell yeah. It just went up 100.
No, but that's because they were just playing with it. It went up to more than that when it was at 1,000 or something dollars. That's why they had to cut it short. It's 10 times thing.
You think we're gonna dump Pasty?
Alright, I'm getting ready to go, and I'll be back. I'm calling them up.
Okay, I'm about to turn this some tea or something. I might walk in the gym. I've been hitting the gym.
CLDR, Cloudera, unveils new AI assistants to drive valuable data insights. That's Charlie Lima Delta Romeo, CLDR.
But you gonna make some tea?
Now I'm just going to put some hot water in. I can put the tea on for you, though.
Yeah, put some hot water on.
Maybe. What was it, October of last year? That's when we took off. All the pension funds are starting to load up again. Powell saying the end is near. AGFY, W. I miss it, yeah. Can't believe that's not fun. Yeah.
Okay.
AGFI, here in 62 cents, the high now on Alpha Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
That's what it sounds like. Could put that in.
Another potential movements being moved to the Atlantic Fog
What's up, Servant?
and the plants getting quieter and quieter.
Recently, the image of the relocation document
Thank you, Master Big Daddy. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying TOS is just up this morning. A lot. AGF1, it's looking decent still. Yeah, it's not a 5 minute clock and didn't do anything. It's looking like it wants to break out again. Rev B over 3. Wow.
Did it look nice outside? Like it look
Okay. And as I say that by AGF, I just took shit. How do you know the correct time to buy it? Around news release or at the price? Yeah, so I usually have to do the pullback. Almost, right? Oh, she didn't. Yeah, she just can't that one a penny. Didn't make it juice. See how that works. $10. Was up to me for a half second.
For your site traffic is skyrocketing, so be sure you would build out and for success. Your site structure is to handle it. Backed up by tens of thousands of servers worldwide, maintain 99.9% uptime. Wix.
Draw your blades. Play as the dual-wielding Viper. Get a head start in early access. Now.
Oh, this looks bullish again. It blew out the bottom here. Came back up.
What you took the cut back? Where's your cut?
It's a good sign.
which led to several suicides in previous years. This caused much of the Chinese media to call Foxconn as a spectrum. Under this influence, many uninformed people often criticize Foxconn online, but Foxconn is finally leaving. Many who are forced to work in private factories in China realize that compared to local prices, the so-called sweatshop Foxconn is like a paradise. Our man in the following video is one of those
Foxconn, the manufacturer of Apple phones, driven away by people like you.
Sometimes you just gotta receive some hot to a fit on that apple.
Oh my gosh.
Foxconn is improved and provided jobs for those without education. I'm living at Foxconn. Each job represents many families. Even though Huawei phones are good, without an education, can it offer you a job? Can the employer even look at you straight in the eye? Can you earn a penny from it?
Not only is Foxconn leaving Shenzhen, but its large factory in Henan province, Zhengzhou City, is also reportedly transferred to India, resulting in a sharp reduction in orders and a drastic decrease in the workforce. Recently, an article published by the Chinese social media outlet Yingchuan Think Tank highlighted Foxconn's gradual relocation to India, which has severely affected Henan province's foreign trade performance.
MLGO's kind of cruising up here.
Rumors of Foxconn's withdrawal. The article points out that the data and facts following Foxconn's partial capacity transfer demonstrate that we have greatly underestimated the impact of leading enterprises and the chain reactions they trigger. Who would have thought that Apple's accelerated expansion in India would directly affect Zhengzhou in Henan province, thousands of miles away? The article cites recent data from the General Administration of Customs of China, showing that in the first quarter, 10 out of 31 provinces experienced a decline in import and export volumes. Henan, one of the top 10 provinces in foreign trade, saw a significant drop of 23% in net imports, with exports falling by 29%. The primary reason is the substantial decrease in mobile phone exports, as Foxconn in Zhengzhou is a major Apple phone manufacturer and Henan's largest exporter. In the first quarter of this year, Foxconn's export data plummeted by 58%. Statistics reveal that in the first quarter of this year, Henan exported only 6.6 million mobile phones, a sharp drop of 10 million units compared to the same period last year, marking a decline of 61%. The export value of mobile phones fell from
That's another thing. Everybody out here walking now. I'm like, now they see me walking, now everybody walking. And they think it's
decline. Annually in 2023, Henan exported 57.6 million mobile phones, a decrease of 14.5% from 2022. Despite this, the import and export of the Shenzhen Comprehensive Bonded Zone, where Foxconn is located, still reached 400.
you liking my little porch. All we gotta do now is figure out a little. You look like you say, Mama and them I got sagging.
And 50%.
But then it's gonna be in the way. It's gotta be something that can fold up and slide into that little groove right there. That I can, I can feel it and it's tall enough and I can still look out the window. So that's all we
Has
missing.
been declining since last year, and this downward trend is continuing. Since Foxconn started in Zhengzhou in 2010, the city has become
Get out of the way,
the
'cause
world's
there's not a lot of
largest
space
Apple
right
phone
here.
production base. It has benefited from the growth of Apple's iPhone, maintaining a top position in central China's foreign trade for over a decade. However, this year, due to the significant drop in Foxconn's
the chest
exports, Henan province has lost its top position in central China's foreign trade to Anhui province. The article concludes that even considering the 90% drop in Apple sales in China in the first quarter and the global decline in mobile phone sales, the reduction should not be this substantial. This likely indicates that Foxconn, which has held the top spot in global mobile phone manufacturing for many years, is moving some production lines out of Henan. Zhengzhou's foreign trade heavily relies on Foxconn, which in turn depends on Apple. In recent years, Apple has been gradually shifting its supply chain to India, with Foxconn
Searching for a new Hyundai? The search is over at Fitzgerald Hyundai Rockville. Right now, you can lease a 2024 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid for $212 per month. Look no further. Visit us today at Fitzgerald Hyundai Rockville.
And for my final act, I will turn this seemingly ordinary suitcase into an extraordinary one. This is the carry-on closet, the magic suitcase with a one-of-a-kind panel system to keep you organized everywhere. Pack for up to 10 days and travel well ever unpacking. Oi, take the suitcase sold 6 comfort of home on the go. Magically unpacking seconds at soulguard.co.
Foxconn focusing on relocating to India. Reports indicate that at the beginning of last year, only 5% to 7% of Apple's iPhones were manufactured in India. By the end of the year, that number had risen to 40%. According to JP Morgan, by 2025, 25% of Apple's global iPhone production will be based in India. Foxconn plans to double the capacity of its existing factory in Chennai, India. By 2024, it aims to produce approximately 20 million iPhones annually and increase its workforce to 100,000 employees, doubling the current number. The article points out that the global trade system is biased. It exemplifies the butterfly effect. A butterfly flapping its wings in South America can cause a tornado in Texas. If Foxconn truly withdraws, it will not be the only one leaving. A simple comparison of Foxconn's impact on Herdan's economic growth before and after its arrival clearly illustrates the point. In 2010, when the founder of Foxconn, Terry Gore, chose to establish the company in Zhengzhou, over 200 upstream and downstream companies followed suit and settled Henan. Consequently, the central region of Henan, previously a major source of outflowing population and lacking modern industrial support, rapidly developed an electronics industry. The overall scale of Zhengzhou's electronic information industry grew 25-fold. By 2020, Zhengzhou Foxconn had become the largest export trading company in China, with annual exports totaling 31.6 billion. This single company 8% of Zhengzhou's total import and export volume and 60% of Henan provinces. Take Zhengzhou Airport Economic Zone, for example. The year Foxconn was officially established, the GDP of the zone was only 20.
Let's go, Snake Eyes. 2 months, bud.
The GDP had reached 117.2 billion, with more than 5-fold increase. At its peak, Foxconn contributed as much as 25% to Zhengzhou's GDP. This highlights Foxconn's importance to Zhengzhou and Henan province at large. Even on small scale, Foxconn once again workers significantly boosted local commerce and service industries. For instance, the commercial pedestrian street in Zhengzhou Port Yu district, once bustling and dubbed a mini Hong Kong due to Foxconn, is now almost deserted. Shops including restaurants, hair salons, department stores and clothing stores are either closed or open with no customers, a stark contrast to its former glory. The surrounding rental housing market has also shifted from high demand to little interest. Earlier this year, internal workers at Zhengzhou Foxconn revealed that the factory had been continuously moving equipment out, with many Indian workers assisting in the dismantling. Local labour agencies reported
Repelling insect repellent is only squirted the best against mosquito ticks. But like these formula, you'll hardly know it's there, and there wasn't 8 hours of deep free protection. No family out there.
journalists in the IT years very closely connected to the family and most critical reasons after the baby's born.
But doula can function as that bridge between delivery and the 6-week postpartum appointment. I would love to be able to tell mothers that they don't have to.
Girl has 5 months. I don't want the alert to go off, but I see you home.
Reported that Foxconn
Right now.
the agency's analyzing reduction in there's 2 reasons.
Oh, frick. Alright, if I'm a break, be back for the open. Not much to too much to care about right now, besides maybe GME. I'm interested to see what that does immediately. Other than that, it's a wait and see on a lot.
Additionally, due to Foxconn's lower salary and benefits, surrounding businesses have also reduced their hiring terms. In China, Some people view Foxconn as actually working for Apple as well, but with low-end, low-profit, and little regard for workers' rights, playing a passive role in the industry chain. They criticize such companies coming to China and even question, can Henan people not survive that Foxconn? However, upon careful analysis, those who shout for Foxconn to get out of China might not have realized that they are actually jeopardizing their own livelihoods and those of their compatriots. For workers, small change in the industry can become an unbearable burden on their shoulders. Moreover, I greatly underestimated the influence of leading enterprises and the chain reactions they trigger. For instance, we previously mentioned Foxconn in Beijing's Shanjing area, which was once a large factory employing 100,000 people. Now it is also with the entire operation moved to Vienna. Recently, a local resident looking for housing discovered numerous unfinished buildings, in high-rise residential buildings that have their scaffolding up or are topped out but incomplete, all of which have halted construction. The sides are overgrown with weeds, and some foundations have water-filled pits, creating a desolate scene. The abundance of unfinished buildings is reportedly due to real estate boom triggered by Foxconn arrival. Numerous real estate companies rushed in, some even started construction without completing the proper procedures. Additionally, there are many low resale houses, also known as tertiary houses, with unclear property rights, making them difficult to sell. If Foxconn was to houses will easily find buyers. However, with Foxconn nearly entirely withdrawn, these properties are left unfinished. Former Foxconn employees who bought these homes not only lost their jobs, but also ended up with unfinished houses they cannot move into, causing great distress. A similar fate has befallen Foxconn in Kunshan Jiangsu province.
这是富士康位于昆山城北的工业园区。
This is Foxconn Industrial Park in the northern part of Kunshan City. The park covers 1,400 acres and had up to 50,000 employees. In recent years, as Foxconn has continuously moved its production to Southeast Asia, there are now only about 5,000 employees left here. The previous rush of employees during shift changes is a thing of the past. When Apple leaves China, when Foxconn leaves many of our regions, it results in massive jobs, decreased tax revenue, and economic decline, even collapse. When Apple leaves, the entire supply chain follows. When India goes into South Asia. Therefore, today's China must shout out the slogan, "Don't let Apple run away."
Some might argue that without Foxconn, there are domestic alternatives like Ophir, Luxshare, Precision, and BYD. With the rise of the energy vehicle industry, the economy can still be supported. For example, when the real estate market fluctuated significantly, some suggested that the new energy vehicle industry could compensate. Now, with changes in the mobile phone market, hope of once again on new energy vehicles. The question is, can the new energy vehicle industry replace everything? Using common sense, we should recognize that no matter how large and promising the new energy vehicle industry may be,
Movement. Let things settle in here.
the small scale of the real estate industry and the high frequency
What's up,
consumption
Bishop?
of the mobile phone industry. Manufacturing may sit into an industrial chain with lower profit margins, but it provides substantial employment. Employment drives consumption, which in turn promotes market prosperity and economic development, forming a virtuous cycle. Additionally, as the contract manufacturer of Apple's cutting-edge products, Foxconn spread innovation during its production process, boosting the development of local Chinese manufacturing firms.
I see you popping up.
By domestic alternatives in the short term. Moreover, it is these seemingly low-end manufacturing firms that establish China's status as the world factory.
Rev B, your high day.
And policies like replacing old trees with US, having to develop high-end manufacturing have driven these countries away. However, based on the situation, many cities have pushed out low-end manufacturing without successfully developing high-end industries. For the complex economic system, this is not a simple replacement, but a high-risk fundamental overhaul with a low probability of success.
XLA, yeah. XL. Possible chat.
Experiencing different cultures. I left to see because I want to see what else was out there. What I really enjoy about Washington D.C. is that I first DC offers the for Chicago, but it's more intimate tone. DC has a wonderful collection of different architecture, styles, and I like houses. I like the design of properties throughout the city. What I love about real estate is really the city provides a really unique client base. About a third of DC residents are non-US born. It's important to be with a firm that has international transactions the same. Everybody goes through buying and selling differently. I really try to walk them through the whole process, and with that, I get to know a lot about them. They get to me. Home is a special place for your most children. It's nice being in a position where I can people find what home is to them. I'm not afraid to...
Rev B trying again.
Even if it means that maybe they don't purchase that property or want to. It's about quality and definitely not quantity. TTR Sotheby's International Realty has the best reputation. There's no barrier for our clients to find property.
And he ripping.
I really enjoy people together. That's the definition of a broker. Life is more than transactions. It's about people. Everyone has a story, and I think that's the thing. So,
GFY. Broke that level. Yet.
There's an expert for that. Let Parker Pierce service experts keep you cool.
Stop. Just hang out here, man. We'll call it out. If there's anything of interest. I see that you want to use the cheating method. Nice. And if your teacher says, no, things will get up 30%, just say. And if they really question you, like, I know you cheated, be like, listen, I did what every freaking big wig out there does. They cheat. They cheat. You think they play fair? You think they play fair? No. They cheat. They have computers that do this shit nonstop. They cheat. So profit, you suck my dick. You know what all the other ones do. Their names ain't big.
Some citizens mock, saying it can sneak into the U.S. but not Beijing. A local auxiliary policeman told netizens that the old fence was replaced with a new one. He added that checkpoints have been placed.
DJ 3026 level here. This is 30 level can hold.
You need to go through checkpoints. You can't enter from just anywhere. A local villager's independence started. The gates were closed. At least the north side was open. The fence was there before pandemic. It was put up
28, I
during
guess
the
it is.
pandemic. Layer after layer. There used to be one like fence. Now there are three. Even after the pandemic, they didn't remove it. Now people guard it. This boundary wall, built at an unspecified time, was raided during the pandemic, showing materials from different areas, including trenches. Further, Beijing severely restricted the movement around Hebei. Beijing, home to many high-ranking officials, didn't want to risk COVID-19 infections, and also zero-COVID policies were enforced. But the wall was removed after the pandemic. Instead, more layers of fencing were added along with rail control.
So that was a 1 minute cock. I went around 30:09. Didn't get close to that. But here's about 30. If both kill 30, we can just here. They try to 75. Alright, just did a 5 minute cut or 1 cut.
Saying only small people like me. According to the scary warning signs, I crossed the defense line, which is illegal, but whatever. I'm inside one country, not even
Why people can ask if they keep dropping.
Many Chinese people thought the ball was hosting people local to today, but when the news spread, it left people shocked. Netizens left same criticism in online comments. Keeping fears extreme, always.
Watch him back there. Right along that.
As enemies. The wall is not meant to people, but all non-neighbors. Beijing is a country with a country occupied by the CCP. It's to prevent outsiders from entering the capital, continuing the policy of removing
BuzzFeed News.
Beijing. Under the banner of a proletariat party, they bully the proletariats. They use farmers to gain power and now use the household registration system to teach them, letting them
Okay, so this did break. My break level just break. Do that.
The Communist Party always says one thing and does another. It seems Beijing wants to become an independent country. Soon, from second-tier cities will need to sneak into Beijing. Does this mean that incompetent leadership realizes it might be overthrown by popular uprising? They must have done many heinous things and are afraid, but they must be held accountable. You are fighting the ranks like meat and grades for Earth you aid to support the country. When it broke, did the country support you? No, because they never considered you as human. In China, corporate control the nation's life, they're called the privileged class. Everything they get depends on their political rank. This invisible wall separates migrant workers, political prisoners, people with illnesses, dissenters, and
oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Who made grievances against the Communist Party. Beijing does this to
cleanest, don't like it.
It's not just day-to-day life, but also events such as the Olympics.
Thought I was gonna go. So he increased his position. And backs. Moving up. Jimmy's got some structure building up. So finally got that failed. Oh, this is crazy.
Easy and affordable with incredible deals, thousands of SRP or special pricing. Plus, the most and servicing during the Ready to Road Trip sales event.
All right, boys, what time is that?
It turns out the real reason for expelling this low-end population is China's
Easy to know
internal
when Cuck
economic
kind of failed.
decline. Once they lose their jobs, they might become a socially unstable force. Naturally, the term low-end population is hard to accept for those labeled as
I don't like the 5.
a blatant class division. Another group the party
MLGO
fears is
coming back up.
petitioners. Before Law Day and human rights flood into Beijing. On December 3rd, which is Freedom Day, over 1,000 petitioners at Beijing South Railway Station, emotionally chanting slogans. On that day, petitioners gathered at Yongdingmen Station near Beijing South Railway Station with hundreds of banners. They protested with slogans like "Government violates the law, long delays without solving problems, violently intercepting petitioners, Gong Qingchun is innocent." Promote political reform,
who's calling out
return power
CVNA?
to the people.
Here's
Police
MLGO.
break the law, protect the evil. Government lacks virtue, ignores people's livelihood, and investigate illegal 3-level petition cases. So how many petition cases are there each year? The National Petition Bureau reported about 74,000 cases as of September 30th, 2016, with a resolution rate of 92.3%. But media reported that over 1,000 petitioners gathered in front of the Beijing Petition Bureau, claiming the figures were exaggerated. According to Minsheng Watch, during the annual National People's Congress, Chongqing officials use illegal means like interception, kidnapping, and detention to control petitioners. The Hangzhou Asian Games opening ceremony in September 2023 saw Taiwanese media Liberty Times
Okay, I'll
and
pop it
ET
out.
Today
Interesting.
deny
MLGO,
press
nice rep.
credentials.
DJT
Foreign Minister Joseph
trying
Wu
again.
questioned on Twitter what Beijing feared. The administration recently stated it would maintain grassroots network stability and protect courier rights, increasing law enforcement and accountability. Postal administrations in Beijing.
There's your halt right there, bud.
The reason
This is a circuit breaker halt. This is not a news halt.
These shutdowns
BuzzFeed's
caused
still going.
additional costs, leading many companies to leave Hebei.
The level to watch is at
impacting its
255.
economic Chinese law states representatives should connect with
NVAX,
voters,
there it
but
is.
during the 2 sessions, seeing
Friday.
a representative is a massive challenge. Since 1990, when Beijing hosted the Asian Games from September 10th to October 10th, out-of-towners needed a government letter to buy train, bus, or
Just
plane
broke.
tickets,
Shit. Missed
including
it.
transfers in Beijing. Vehicles entering Beijing are strictly inspected per 1979
Just missed it.
regulations, ensuring political reliability of drivers and vehicle condition. This introduction letter has evolved into today's Beijing Entry Pass. It said a Chinese person might need over 70 types of certificates in their lifetime. Those include birth permits, ID cards, temporary residence permits, survival certificates, and no crime certificates. One commentator mocked that this summary wasn't done by someone working in Beijing, since the Beijing Entry Pass was left out of the count.
Runs to 60.
The Beijing Entry Pass, or Jingjing Pass, is a permit for out-of-town vehicles entering Beijing. In Hebei, there's no such pass. To drive to places like Shanghai, Guangzhou, or Tianjin, you only need a driver's license, vehicle
TBLT and
registration,
scanners,
and
daily
inspection
cock on
sticker,
that
and
one.
an insurance sticker. But to
Really
drive in
thin.
Beijing, you also need a Jingjing Pass. This pass mainly controls petitioners. Another well-known example of protecting Beijing is the Hebei flood discharge incident. In August 2023, the remnants of Typhoon Doksuri brought heavy rain to North China. The government ordered flood discharges, turning Hebei into a disaster zone. State media like CCTV blamed the rain, but people criticized them for lying. Officials ordered Hebei to act as a moat to reduce pressure on Beijing, sparking public anger. Historian Zhang Lifan shared a post on Twitter saying the flood
list that might
discharge
be worth
wasn't to
analyzing
protect
every day.
upstream Beijing,
Yeah,
but
chat's got it right.
downstream
Our
Xiong'an,
Discord, we got
forcing midstream
some solid
Hebei
dudes that
to
put a watch
flood.
list up.
Xiong'an is one of Xi Jinping's political experiments, echoing one of his predecessors.
Mostly consists of gappers of the morning and then previous movers to continue to watch.
Deng Xiaoping. In 1979, Deng
Really
drew a
good info.
circle on the map to create Shenzhen, a capitalist experiment. 40 years later, Xi Jinping announced his vision for Xiong'an New Area near Beijing. State media glorified Xiong'an as a high-tech city, a secondary capital to Beijing, calling it a model city in human development history. While Xiong'an remained
Cosmo,
empty of
15
floodwater,
months. Let's go,
Guangzhou
bud.
City in Hebei was.
Oh, Billy.
Wait, Noom can design a personalized weight loss plan for me?
Well, I really don't like to exercise. Does anyone have a plan for me?
Yes. I'm vegan. I have high cholesterol. Does Neil have plans for us? Yes. Neil's plans can be personalized for both your needs.
Will Noom help me lose the mystery weight that appeared after I turned 40?
You know it, Joan. Get your personalized plan today at Noom.com. At Giant, you'll find all new savings to savor with lower prices on hundreds of your favorite flavors. Compare and save on Giant brands across the whole store and save even more with twice the Flex rewards. Giant, this is home.
Whew. Aw. Got a break even trade plus 15. Oh, what? No, it was a great trade. Watch 6 hold. Nope. Regain a 6. Nope. Yes? Come on, where's the fun? Where's the fun? Freaking A. DJT trying again.
Was submerged. The
There
flood
it
left a
goes.
deep impression on the Chinese people, leading to a satirical 3 laws of Hebei
GameStop.
people online.
Trying for a high day.
1. The people of Hebei must not harm the people of Beijing, Tianjin, or Xiong'an, or let them come to harm. 2. The people of
Nice.
Hebei must
Oh,
obey
wow.
orders from the people of Beijing, Tianjin, and Xiong'an unless it conflicts with the first law. 3. The people of Hebei can protect themselves as long as it doesn't conflict with the first 2 laws. The idea is that the people must protect Beijing, and the people of Hebei have become sacrificial victims for the Communist Party's
I don't think so,
privileged class.
Jake.
The party, feeling powerful, has shed its civilized facade and become more blatant and brutal. Internally, it violates human rights, persecutes beliefs, censors information, and controls people. The concept of protecting Beijing is deeply ingrained in the party's privileged class, creating widespread dissatisfaction. People in Beijing, a global focal
big
point,
level, huh?
bravely express their demands, even at the risk of their lives. On October 13th, 2022, a protest took place on Sitong Bridge in Beijing. A protester hung banners and played loudspeakers, openly opposing Xi Jinping, calling him a dictator and traitor, and burned tires to attract attention. He demanded Xi's removal, national elections, and an end to zero COVID policies. Police arrested him and firefighters put out the fire. Such a protest was a rare sight in Beijing, especially since the Tiananmen Square massacre. Media called the protester Peng Lifa, alias Peng Zaizhou, a
Oh, there is
lone
news on
warrior.
it.
His slogans,
Six-
we want
what did they
food,
say,
not
$69 million
PCR
from the
tests.
warrant
We want
sale?
reform, not the Cultural Revolution. We want freedom, not lockdowns.
So
We want
maybe they
votes,
did.
not leaders. We want dignity, not lies. Be citizens, not slaves. Were later adopted by the White Paper movement, becoming rallying cries in cities and campuses across China. 2 months after the protest, the State Council released new guidelines, effectively ending the zero
Gee, me
COVID
again.
policy. This protest marked the beginning of the end for zero COVID in China. ABC's East Asia correspondent Bill Birtles tweeted on the afternoon of the 13th about the rare protest in Beijing's Haidian district. He questioned why it happened just before the 20th Party Congress, when security should be tightest. Wang Dan, a June 4th movement figure, praised the protester, calling him a hero ready to pay a high price, and saying the authorities wouldn't spare him. Wang emphasized that this act of courage showed that there are still brave people in China, likening the protester to a modern tank man. He noted that Xi's re-election has left many Chinese in despair, leading protests Beijing's actions on the anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre, reminding the Beijing government that blood debts must be repaid.
My shit just got all jacked up for some reason. Awesome. There we go. Whoop-de-hoo. Let's go, bud. 49.
I'm still here, SJ Daddy. Does Connor McDavid pull off the reverse sweep tonight? I'm putting $1,000 on it.
Putting $1,000 on it, huh? Dude, I kind of hope so. Right? Because then it's the first time since 1942 it's happened. The reverse sweep. Game 7 win in the finals. Can you imagine being the Panthers if you lose that game at home? Can you imagine? McJesus just destroys the Panthers. The Panthers organization will not be the same ever again. You don't come back from that. Holy crap.
On a quiet night in 1982, Italian banker Roberto Calvi is on the run. He has spent a lifetime working for Banco Ambrosiano, a bank whose biggest customer is the Vatican.
Pretty solid.
But now he's a fugitive, desperately trying to escape the long arm of the law. An Italian smuggler arranged for him to...
The problem I have with tonight's game is I have my own game tonight. I'm going to be watching it on the bench when I'm off shift. Can't believe it. Look at the... Where's this lag coming from, huh?
He has no idea what fate awaits him.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks really bad. I try to get the game moved. I'm like, you know, it's only happened like 4 times ever.
Shit, man, I'm over here working the
if
market.
they win, if you know, Oilers win, it's only happened 2 times ever. Sure, we can't reschedule this game. I lost that one.
For centuries,
and backs 1 minute over 43.
From the echoing halls of the Vatican to the humblest of rural chapels,
its
influence has permeated every corner of the globe. But it is also a powerful financial institution with the world's largest real estate collections and vested interests in a vast number of corporations.
The Vatican owns more than 5,000 church and investment properties around the world. A central office at the Catholic Church revealed for the first time Saturday, according to several news outlets.
Well, I think every Catholic who reads a story like this ends up caring, because in the end they want to know where their money is going.
The Vatican's need to generate revenue, like any large institution, has occasionally led to decisions that some could perceive as morally ambiguous.
Didn't do what I thought I'd do. I'm gonna keep it tight there. DJT crawling again. That thing's an animal today. MLGO curling.
It is the height of the Renaissance.
Bogus Rug is 44.
The epicenter of this movement.
Some OGs showing up today.
In painting, sculpture, literature, and architecture. Around this time, the Vatican is a powerful
We got a 5 minute on this DJT.
Power, influencing rulers, and governing a substantial territory in central Italy known as the Papal States. To maintain its
MLGO went hiding. Oh my
needs
gosh.
an ever-growing source of income. It relies on a brilliant strategy to take Vatican finances to the next level: selling indulgences.
The church found the money it needed in the selling of so-called indulgences, a 6th century invention whereby the faithful paid for a piece of paper that promised that God would forgo any earthly punishment for the buyer's sins. The Vatican set prices according to the severity of the sin, and they were initially available only to those who made a pilgrimage to Rome.
Bogus, there's your 115 on Carvana.
To the Vatican, causing its assets to skyrocket.
Called that one out early. I saw you. I saw you.
For generating extra income is quickly getting out of control.
The licentious lifestyle of the papal court and the widespread abuses in selling indulgences became a rallying cry for Martin Luther and the Reformation.
Ultimately, Martin Luther's Reformation transforms the religious world. But for the Catholic Church, it also represents a major financial setback.
Oh yeah,
At the end of the 18th century, the Vatican will suffer an even worse financial catastrophe.
Right now, freaking dump it.
In 1789, a crisis is brewing in France. After decades of growing anger with the government, a revolution erupts, culminating in the overthrow of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic.
Oh, that's horrific.
Once again. But one man uses this chaos as a ladder, Napoleon Bonaparte, who rises to power in the aftermath of the revolution. He immediately sees the advantage of controlling the papacy. By 1798,
DJT looking good again.
Proclaiming a Roman republic and effectively ending papal rule over the city. Pope Pius VI dies on August 29th, 1799, in Valence, France, still in French captivity. The fall of the Vatican and the subsequent death of Pope Pius VI nearly bring the Roman Catholic Church to an end. In the 1830s, after the upheaval of the Napoleonic Wars and the Congress of Vienna in 1815, the Papal States are restored to papal control. But the Vatican is in a dire financial situation. Desperate for enough funding to remain operational, the Church reaches out to an unlikely financier, the Rothschilds. In the 1830s, the Rothschild banking dynasty established itself as a key player in international finance. By stationing its members across key European cities.
Soon as I sell,
London, Paris,
you see that? Doesn't even wait. Doesn't even wait for me. I pushed the sell button, broke through. Little did it know, bitch boy, that I only sold half. DJT going again. That thing's gonna be the juicer today, isn't it? It's gonna be the day of the dawn. Orange juice, letting it fly.
Unless there is an immediate cash infusion. For the first time in the Church's history, the Vatican decides to borrow money from the most prominent Jewish banker. James de Rothschild, head of the family's Paris-based headquarters, becomes the official papal banker. One of his brothers, Karl, who runs the family's Naples branch, begins traveling to Rome to consult with the Pope.
Their financial empire prompted a mixture of envy and resentment among church officials. Most traditionalists, who referred to James as the leader of international Jewry, were appalled that the church had resorted to Christ killers for financial succor. French poet
Zach, can you pump stocks? No, you can't.
now reigns over the Pope and Christianity. He pays monarchs.
MLGO. Hovering around this 6.
40 million euros in today's money. It becomes a lifeline that the church desperately needs.
Where are we at on that? Oh, 185. Okay, that's a little better.
And with the Rothschilds' influence, the church
There you go,
begins
pot
a
again.
series of financial reforms, which mean more ways for the church to accumulate assets.
Historically, the Vatican collected money through what is called Peter's pence. It dates back to at least the 8th century, and it has its roots in England, where Anglo-Saxon kings collected annual tax for the land to support the Pope.
This donation, known traditionally as a Romascot, was collected on the feast of Saints Peter and Paul and was sent to the Pope as a gesture of solidarity and support for the papacy.
But for the Catholic Church at the time, that income source alone is not sufficient, and they soon begin to sell bonds to the Catholic faithful. These bonds are essentially financial instruments that individuals can purchase, thereby loaning money to the Vatican with the promise of repayment, often with interest.
This method allowed the Vatican to raise the necessary funds while engaging the faithful directly in supporting the papal mission.
But the Vatican doesn't stop there. As the capital market system is being adopted across Europe, the Vatican Bank, with vast amounts of gold, needs to diversify into other assets and grow its wealth. And the Vatican begins investing in real estate across Rome, buying up properties and renting them out to generate income. But the church also realizes the potential of stocks and begins investing heavily in the stocks of the Bank of Rome, hoping to grow the wealth of the church. The investment in the Bank of Rome has been a profitable one. Within years of investing in the bank's stocks, it has created huge profits for the church. As the Vatican emerges onto the financial market as a major player, many companies and even countries begin to view the Vatican as a partner to do business with. One of them is Germany. After the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist, Europe is once again thrown into war on a scale unprecedented in world history. As the war escalates, Pope Benedict XV, who assumed the papacy in 1914, finds himself navigating a treacherous path between the warring nations.
The war has caused a lot of financial strains on the church. Remember, the church's major income comes from donations from various countries. During wartime, people simply don't have the money or the time to donate.
But Germany sees the importance of having the Vatican as an ally. Germany also knows that it can't just give money to the Vatican outright.
Germany was covertly funneling cash to the church through Swiss banks and labeling it Peter's pence. That helped stabilize the church's finances. The German Foreign Ministry separately sent the Vatican cash from a propaganda slush fund, and the Austrians joined with a clandestine subsidy to Benedict.
And it soon becomes clear that the Vatican is an ideal party for covert money operations. The Vatican realizes that it needs a professional to manage its growing financial empire. And soon, they find the perfect man for the job. Bernardino Nogara grew up in a middle-class farming family with Jewish lineage near Lake Como. But Nogara was a devout Catholic who graduated with honors in industrial and electrical engineering from Politecnico di Milano. Starting in the mining industry, Nogara quickly develops a reputation for his financial acumen, especially his ability to manage risk. His career propels him to become the Italian delegate to the Ottoman Public Debt Council and to participate in the Versailles Peace Conference after World War I. But for Nogara, a bigger opportunity awaits.
After a masterly speech by Premier Mussolini, the Senate this evening, by 315 votes to 6, approved the Lateran treaties affecting the pacification of the church and state in Italy amidst stirring scenes of enthusiasm.
In 1929, the country of Italy and the Vatican reached a landmark agreement known as the Lateran Pax. It creates Vatican City as its own country, allowing the Pope to rule it. As part of the agreement, the government of Italy pays the Holy See 750 million Italian lira in cash and 1 billion lira in government bonds. With this sudden increase in capital, the Vatican needs a man capable enough to manage it.
Nogara was very well connected, even though there were some whispers about the family's Jewish background. He seemed like a very faithful Catholic and had a really strong financial expertise. So Pope Pius chose him to handle the significant funds that came from the Lateran Pacts.
Within just months after Nogara becomes the banker for the church, a global crisis erupts.
Premier Mussolini delivered in the Senate a frank and caustic speech on Italy's financial and economic situation, in which he blamed this country's ills on the Depression in America.
Initially, after the crash of 1929,
Come on, engulfing.
there was
Engulfing bullish, engulfing bullish. Engulfing bullish.
Stock market glitch, but the real economic depression didn't really hit until 2 and 3 years later.
By 1932, the Great Depression has reached and spread all over Europe. The Vatican sees its assets lose 30% of their value, and its debt payments mount. To tackle the financial difficulty, Pope Pius XI gives Nogara full authority to do whatever is necessary to help save the Vatican's finances.
Again? See how they keep, now look, see once you start fucking on once, it took how long to get in debt, and now look, they got him out of debt, and now look, within the next couple years, right back in debt again, because that shit is the demon dance. You start dancing with the demon dance. It taketh and it taketh.
He asked the Pope to declare 1933 a holy year to boost donations from believers. Nogara also begins to hedge against any potential financial downfall by loading up on gold.
The way we like to describe gold is it's a hedge against debasement. Let's go back to the word debasement. Where does it come from? It means adding base metals into precious metals. You're debasing the gold. So if you own pure gold, it's a really good hedge against debasement.
He also begins to buy up real estate at low prices in France, Britain, and Switzerland. At the same time, he notices price discrepancies with various government bonds. He sees an opportunity for arbitrage. To ensure his actions don't draw unnecessary attention to the church, he establishes a network of holding companies to manage these investments discreetly, ensuring confidentiality and minimizing political and financial exposure. Thanks to his trading strategy and financial acumen, the church avoids another financial collapse by 1936. His strategic investments position the church for an unprecedented recovery, especially with its real estate holdings soaring in value. Bernardino Nogara is now one of the most important and powerful men in the Vatican. The Vatican may have bounced back from the Great Depression, but little does it know that another global crisis is about to erupt. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invades Poland, showing the world just how powerful the country has become.
What Hitler's army introduced was the onset of mechanized warfare. So this is tanks supported by infantry, artillery supporting them, and then on top of that you had tactical air support. They're all coordinated, synchronized, harmonized, and moving very, very rapidly.
Back in Italy, Mussolini's government is preparing to make a move as well. Nogara sees a great risk with the potential global conflict. He realizes the urgency to safeguard the Vatican's assets. The way to do this is by moving assets to neutral countries at the time, namely Switzerland and the United States. But America won't remain neutral for long.
Yesterday, December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
After the Pearl Harbor attack, America is drawn into the war. The U.S. also begins economic sanctions on Axis powers, including Japan, Germany, and Italy, with asset freezes and import controls.
This is when Nogara's talent really shined. His goal was solely focused on maximizing and safeguarding the church's wealth. And because of his strategic investments in America, he was able to secure exemptions from the U.S. economic sanctions.
And he doesn't stop there. To better navigate the financial environment during World War II, Nogara realizes that the Vatican should have its own bank, one that has the ability to operate in complete secrecy and without any transparency. On June 27th, 1942, the Vatican establishes the Istituto per le Opere di Religione.
Hello friends, Big T here. Back in 2016, I told you to buy Bitcoin at 400. The world...
Swiss money doesn't obey the rules. First of all, it's f***ing vertical. Most currencies like the dollar, euro and yen opt for a landscape design, but Switzerland is the exception. From the humble 10-franc bill to the elusive 1,000-franc note, Swiss cash towers over its contemporaries. In classical Swiss fashion, each bill is also overloaded with security features, making the Swiss franc one of the most difficult currencies in the world to counterfeit. The design of the bills themselves is perhaps the most intriguing though. Unlike most other nations who choose to display portraits of influential politicians, monarchs, or fan figures, the Swiss franc depicts hands. Why does Switzerland look so weird? If we enter an item sponsor, WILE is one-stop for online security. It can help put your money moving your personal information databases of money brokers. They don't work with other companies that legally collect and buy people's information and then sell, license, or otherwise monetize it. These data brokers can be in possession of and selling your personal address, full name, and medical history to scammers, and really anyone pay for it. If you have a service like WILE, then these data brokers are most likely selling your personal information too. If you do not think this case scenario is more spam, worst case is hackers can access this info and gain access to your
the construction industry and the banking industry.
Confident that any recovery would include the financial sector, Nagar's team went on a buying binge of Italian banks. By 1950, the IOR ownership had majority.
Swiss money doesn't obey the rules. First of all, it's vertical. That's how much money you're holding. Swiss cash, however, can easy to count and differentiate on encryption or the comment to try 2 weeks for free. That's all. Let's get back to the video. The question of why they opted for verticality is a deceptively simple one to answer. It makes them easier to count and differentiate. Banknotes are well typically proportionally larger at higher denominations, making it difficult to assess at a glance how much money you're holding. Swiss cash, however, expands only vertically. It does so because, according to the New York Times' John Taggart, most people exchange money while standing, and it is intuitively easier to hold and read a bill vertically while doing so. Solely restricting the growth of notes to height provides a visually clearer spread of money, particularly when fanned out, and also makes it easier for visually impaired people, as their shapes are more distinctive and thus easier to sort through. Additionally, the consistent width of each bill means that Swiss cash fits snugly in a wallet without some large denomination notes sticking out at the top. It is, of course, also just cool. No doubt a consideration of the design process was the unique silhouette and its ability to stand out on a global stage and push a narrative of exceptionalism. A concept we'll return to later in the video. When Switzerland first introduced its physical currency in 1995, it became the first bit of money ever to design a computer, and its security features were seen so advanced that a concept we'll return to later in the video. When Switzerland first introduced its physical currency in 1995, it became the first paid money ever to design a computer, and its security features were seen as so advanced and numerous that according to the New York Times, it became a parlor game to try and solve the more than 20 anti-counterfeit measures integrated into the design. Now, Switzerland's newly acquired position as one of the world's leading financial centers incentivized the Swiss National Bank to innovation on the cutting edge of modern security. The bank provided an ideal, highly circulated knowledge base, it became the first paid money ever to be designed on a computer, and its security features were seen so advanced and numerous that according to the New York Times, it became a parlor game to try and solve the more than 20 anti-counterfeit measures integrated into the design. Switzerland's newly acquired position as one of the world's leading financial centers incentivized the Swiss National Bank to depict innovation on the cutting edge of military security. The franc provided an ideal, highly circulated canvas upon which to prove this. Optics aside, there were good reasons to prove the Swiss franc, and it was at the time, and still is, regarded as a quote safe haven currency. The political and economic stability of Switzerland helped fend off currency volatility, and as a result, any foreign investors who sought to safeguard their wealth against inflation would often purchase large quantities of Swiss francs. They would also their money in banks, and instead opted to withdraw it and retain large deals of fake bills. The 1,000 franc banknotes were, as a result, highly sought after, space efficient and highly valuable. One would have to purchase a particularly large safe to squirrel away a veritable fortune. In that vein, in 1926, a staggering 77% of Switzerland's currency was actually held abroad by foreigners as a store of value. However, it isn't just foreigners that covet the cash. In Switzerland, banknotes were the most popular form of payment up until 2022, when the debit card finally thrown them. Culturally, the Swiss refer a great degree of control over their finances and us as just a credit. As a result, they tend towards paying money, no doubt due to the historical prominence of Protestantism and the associated values of thrift and financial diligence. Thus, the popularity of bills and within society further increased the importance of their security and in addition, their status as symbols of Switzerland. As far back as the early 20th century, Switzerland had been utilizing its currency, like many countries, as a vehicle to extol national values and propagate certain values of the nation state. In this 1958 franc bill, we can see a Palestinian laboratory exploring the frontiers of the nation-side field, and on its 1976 version of the 100 franc note, it depicted each born architect frontier. We can see Palestinian laboratory exploring the frontiers of the nation-side field, and on this 1976 version of 100 franc note is depicted the Ticino-born architect Francesco Bomini, with the design of the Baroque Santiago Church in Rome. Finally, in this 1948 1,000 franc note, the veiled spectre of death looms in the background of life, a lifeless child slumped over a bony floor. The latter design, weird as it is, was meant to communicate that death is as much part of life as birth, an inevitability that must be accepted. This object bread was named Dance of Colour. These early iterations of the Swiss franc reflect traditions within the Swiss sociopolitical consciousness, the veneration of the sciences, of the arts, and in the history of the depiction of death's immutable influence on life, of philosophy. It is no wonder that the modern versions of the Swiss franc share similar themes. The 1995 batch depicted influential Swisses such as the architect Corbusier, whose unique blend of intelligence and insanity let him develop architectural monstrosities like the theoretical plan was a scheme that would see 18 cross-street concrete apartment houses over here in the centre of Paris. The sculptor Alberto Giacometti, a famed contributor to the sphere of surrealism and someone who sought to dissect the essence of humanity through his works, also featured prominently. The board scaled frames of the metallic sculptures shining across the rear of the 100 franc bill. The most recent designs, really from 2018 onwards, forego portraits entirely and instead focus on the theme cosmopolitan Switzerland expressed through hands. They are far more conceptual than their predecessors. Each bill takes the order from lowest to highest denomination, organisation, creativity, wealth of experiences, humanitarianism, scientific expertise, and finally, communication. These are idealized encapsulation of Switzerland, the way the Alpine state wants to portray itself to the world. I do, however, think that it goes a little deeper than that, beyond a simple manifestation of cultural projection. It is my interpretation that these bills and the emission of portraits are a means through which to reinforce a tangible national character, and that they are tokens of patriotism. Nationalism is largely rooted in Switzerland, as the anthropologist Academics puts it, lacks any sort of heroes or martyrs to lift on pedestals as national icons, or in this case, print the face of its bills. Even William Tell, Switzerland's most recognized hero of folklore, involving Switzerland, is fairly relegated to one 25 franc coin minted in 1955. Switzerland lacks a foundational conflict to motivate a strong sense of nationalism. The United States had the American Revolutionary War, France had the Federation, and the United Kingdom more recently had its resilience in the face of adversity during World War II. These events and conflicts and the key feelings surrounding them are often depicted or currency in their respective countries because they are identifiable symbols of unity. Most countries in Africa people claim to make collective legal rule and donation. In White House, Iran, it utilizes Nelson Mandela, while the Algerian commemorates the Algerian independence. What Switzerland does have, however, is an underlying ethos of acceptance. Unlike most nations in Europe and the world, Switzerland was not formed by the swinging sword, but by the stroke of a pen. Its earliest iteration in 1221 was a diplomatic in order to defend off larger, more powerful neighbours. Even the 1847 civil war, which led to the establishment of the successful state, was less a catechism and partnership and more a secret. We must believe a letting that proves the exception to Swiss history. The cantons of Switzerland, both the majority of history, not economic weights, they were a of European commerce with outside main routes. They lacked resources and were completely landlocked. This in addition to the political outsiders preferring populism over monarchism. In these conditions, the Swiss state had to work hard to differentiate itself to survive, developing a British neutrality, establishing specialist pen packages, a unique democratic system, and shining in the field of science, art, and philosophy. It is the mythos upon which the modern Swiss French draws its iconography. It is the life of a president or revolutionary leader, of which Switzerland has no truly influential substitute, obligated to the encapsulations of Swiss secessionism, of the unique ideals and the polity of propel average of Switzerland to prosperity. Switzerland is also a state of diverse cultural advantages, and as a result, no single individual can control the importation of echoed. Thus, the current country, the idea of Switzerland, with all its celebrations and embellishments, and indeed particularly operational idea and ideas of nationhood. And this is also why the euro, for example, lacks progress on sales, because we're able to energy as diverse linguistically and culturally as the European Union. Any one person cannot possibly be representative of the whole bloc. It should therefore be idealized as the national version of the state when attempting to represent its currency. Switzerland has taken that way of thinking and idea. Switzerland is adorned with scientific imagery, beautiful vistas, dotted around images, abstractions of artistic endeavour, and illusion neutrality. Previous designs that reflect dedicated people, but I think the two were instructed Switzerland's ideals rather than themselves as national figures. They were conduits to exemplify Swiss capitalism, all of them creators and scientists, not generals, political leaders, or revolutionaries, but real individuals with exceptional skills, which if you think about it, is as close to a humanization of Switzerland as you can get. Benedict Anderson notes in his book Communities that Switzerland's status as a multi-ethnic state are in the neutral neighbours because the postulates divided about Italian, Filipino, French, and Geneva, German, and Greeks. However, this atomization of the nation also seen lack of common religion as well as economic backwardness and ethical Swiss nationalism did not appear until around 1891. By this point, many of the nation had confined characters to linguistic or ethnic homogeneity. Switzerland had not. And since the newcomer is able to construct a nationalism, here's a mission, not least of heroes or masters associated with the ethnic class, or shared past stories, but are ideals that bridge linguistic and ethnic chasms, organisation, creativity, local experiences, humanitarianism, scientific activities, and communication. In the words of Anderson, identity rather than entity characterises Swiss nationalism. The original designer of the vertical system, Yuval Noah Harari, said that the banknote is indeed the identity of a nation cut of the four. Centuries later, the Swiss franc, its design tries to codify this imagined, idealized community in which Switzerland people are exceptional. The mythos argues they succeeded in spite of the initial plan that they were dealt because of their progress and innovation over all else. Motifs we have seen repeated in different eras of Swiss currency. Swiss means weird because it's more than just a means of payment. It is also a means of constructing the idea of the Swiss nation.
Archbishop Marcinkus had long dealt with the murky finances of the Vatican. His partnership with Sindona had been very extensive and secretive. But as Sindona's usefulness decreased and his risks increased, rumors of his potential testimony involving back-to-back operations turned him from a helpful ally into a threat.
Could it be that Marcinkus, acting on a higher directive or his initiative, orchestrated Sindona's silent assassination to forever seal those lips that threatened to speak? With the permanent silence of Calvi and Sindona, the Vatican's secret dealings with them may be permanently buried. But what they don't know is that their trouble is far from over.
The Italian authority last week issued a warrant for the arrest of Archbishop Marcinkus. It did not appear that they would be confronting him anytime soon.
For the Vatican, if an archbishop is arrested, the publicity will be a huge blow to the church, and it will likely destroy the beliefs of many of the faithful, leading to even less donations from them.
Remember, the Vatican is its own sovereign state, so they don't have to let any country arrest any of their own people. So the church fought really, really hard against Italian jurisdiction over Marcinkus.
The Vatican, throwing its full weight on Archbishop Marcinkus, issued a sharply worded statement today expressing profound astonishment at efforts by the Italian authorities to arrest the American head of the Vatican Bank and two of his closest associates.
Despite being implicated in the massive financial scandal surrounding the collapse of Banco Ambrosiano in 1982, Marcinkus manages to avoid legal consequences, primarily due to the legal protections afforded by his position within the Vatican. In the 1990s, the Vatican Bank faces unprecedented scrutiny and scandal. The institution struggles under the weight of corruption allegations and financial mismanagement. With the retirement of Marcinkus, the church is eager to look for a replacement that can restore the trust of the Vatican Bank.
The church was looking to hire Angelo Loya, a respected banker known for his commitment to ethical finance.
Caloia is the CEO of Medio Credito Lombardo, a prominent merchant bank in Milan. Notably, he is deeply involved in the Catholic financial community as a lead member of the Group for Culture, Ethics, and Finance. The church realizes to help repair the damaging reputation left by Marcinkus, Caloia is a perfect candidate for the job.
The Vatican today turned over the management of scandal-tainted bank to financial experts not connected with the clergy, ending the 20-year presidency of Paul C. Marcinkus, an American archbishop.
During the first few years, Angelo Caloia housed internal resistance and attempts reforms. With secret accounts, illicit financial flows, and high-profile legal challenges, the bank's struggles highlight significant governance issues.
The results of Caloia's initiatives are mixed. The ILR continues to face legal and ethical challenges.
The Vatican and Caloia may have been focused on fixing the church and its finances, but their problems are about to be dwarfed. A crisis is brewing, one that will expose darkness far greater than any financial misdeeds.
Cardinal Bernard Law, who protected the priest accused of molesting more than 130 children, is under growing pressure to resign himself.
Boston's Bernard Cardinal Law breaks his silence and apologizes in the case of a former priest accused of molesting children. More than 130 people have accused this man, John Gagan, of assaulting him over 3 decades, and dozens have charged that Cardinal Law and the Catholic Church protected Gagan.
In 2002, a series of reports by the Boston Globe's investigative team, known as the Spotlight Team, uncovers a pattern of sexual abuse by priests in the Boston Archdiocese, as well as efforts by church leaders to cover up the incidents and protect the abusers.
The escalating sexual abuse scandal involving a few priests has shaken not just the American Catholic Church, but also the Vatican. Pope John Paul II has summoned U.S. cardinals for a meeting next week in Rome. The meeting will provide guidelines aimed at restoring a sense of safety and tranquility to families and trust with clergy and the faithful.
While the scandal is initially most prominent in the United States, similar allegations soon emerged worldwide, including in Ireland, Australia, Canada, and various countries in Europe and Latin America. As a result of the scandal, the Vatican faces financial fallout on a scale they have never seen in the past. The scandal crushes the faith of many Catholics around the world. Many dioceses worldwide face enormous financial burdens due to settlements and legal costs associated with sex abuse cases. This leads to some dioceses, like Portland, Oregon, declaring bankruptcy. Others have to liquidate assets, close schools, tap into clergy pension and retirement funds to cover settlements and legal expenses. The scandal affects the Catholic Church's income, particularly contributions to the Peter's Pence Collection, which supports Vatican activities. Amid the scandal and the financial difficulties, Pope John Paul II passed away on April 2nd, 2005. After the passing of Pope John Paul II, a surprising candidate rises to the top and gets votes to become the next pope. Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger becomes the first German pope in 1,000 years.
He became pope at a very peculiar time. The church, and particularly the Vatican Bank, was still acting with a lot of secrecy and backroom dealings. There was a demand from everyone else for more transparency and adherence to regulations in different countries.
As the new pope, Benedict makes efforts to increase transparency and compliance within the Vatican's financial institutions, particularly the Vatican Bank. To prepare the book image left by the sex scandal, Benedict takes significant steps to address the clergy's sexual abuse crisis. He's the first to meet with abuse victims, an action he repeats in several countries. But none of his actions will prevent the storm that happens next.
Pentecostal Mass at St. Peter's Basilica. It is normally a moment of celebration, but these are difficult times for the leader of the Catholic Church. His Holy See at the centre of scandal. Just hours before, the Pope's personal butler, Paolo Gabrielli, was charged with possessing confidential papal papers.
In 2012, Paolo Gabrielli, the butler to Pope Benedict, steals and documents exposing internal Vatican correspondence, including letters and memos between high-ranking officials. They reveal a range of issues, such as allegations of corruption, financial mismanagement, power struggles, and internal conflict within the Vatican hierarchy.
The leaks caused huge embarrassment to the Vatican, exposing deep rifts and power struggles that led to widespread media coverage and public scrutiny, adding pressure to an already embattled institution.